What's up, everybody? Wow, I'm really loud. I need to turn this down just a little bit. There we go. Welcome to this live stream. You're gonna notice. Oh, hang on. Am I not able to make that? Oh no. Here we go. Hang on. All right. So I'm not able to make myself quieter. I'm working on it. I swear. I swear I'm working on it. For some reason, I'm really loud and I cannot turn myself down anymore. Yeah, that's the problem right there. Let's just turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Welcome to the stream. You're going to notice that we have the Fun Fridays thumbnail up. This is because if you haven't seen the video I posted today regarding my hard drive, you should watch that, I guess, if you want to know. But essentially, I lost a lot of the assets that I needed to do some of the productions that I've been doing. And long story short, I don't have the assets for my thumbnails anymore. I have to recreate all of them from scratch now. So we're recycling one that was used a long time ago, and it just happens to still be saved in OBS's cache, which is kind of nice. Hi, I'm here. I think my camera's probably a little bit too big though, so let's get down. I do want to also say, or everyone who's here now, welcome to the stream, of course. We are joined today. We have a guest on the channel today. And her name is, I don't really know her name, so we're going to call her Jasmine for now. That's her username in Discord. So say hi, Jasmine.
Hello.
So she's going to be helping me try to figure out the whole Rimworld situation. And it's going to be weird because she can see things the same time you guys see them. But she hears me in real time, but she sees the stream, you know, the 20-second or so delay or whatever it is. Is it actually a 20-second delay today? Did I turn the delay? You know what? I don't think I turned the delay off from the last stream, so I think we're actually as early as possible, as small of delay as possible, so this might be interesting. Okay. So, we're going to start a new colony today. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fine. New colony. Let's see. Crash landed. I think we're going to do that, because that just makes sense for, you know, whatever we were doing before. I guess we'll stick with that. Crash land is kind of what I should be doing, right? I mean, that sounds good. Looks like we're going to be doing Cassandra Classic. And honestly, I like the some challenge bit. You know, players in their first game, casual players who still want to challenge. Threats are dangerous but not brutal. I still like that difficulty for me. This is a learning stream. I know it says sort of part 1, a whole new colony and all that stuff, and that's great, but this is still kind of a learning experience for me. I do have a little bit more experience now because of the stream we were doing before. But I lost the stream save file, so we have to start a new colony. Let's do some challenge. And random seed, it just says Manic. I'm gonna change it to Maniac. I don't even think that's how you, I'm not entirely sure if that's how you spell Maniac, but you know what? That's how we're gonna spell it. And you know what, since I got the 1080 installed, why don't we just do like the biggest possible map, because why the hell not? So there we go. So Maniac with the biggest possible map. That sounds good. Let's generate that. Okay. So, yeah, in the comments, it's Jasmine, aka, I've been calling her Phoenix, so I guess we could call her Phoenix too. I don't really know. Now, I've been told to pick a mountainous place. Does that mean
normally you'd want to go for a sort of light green area that's a mountainous region that has quite a long growing zone all year if you can help it.
Okay.
They tend to be near brown sort of realm or sort of areas if you're looking for more green area sort of.
Okay, so like the light green. Would it say mountainous anywhere? Like
yeah, it should say on the left side.
Ah, okay, there's terrain. All right,
so
cool.
when you click on the map it'll say.
Okay, so this is flat, this is large hills, and mountainous. Well, that sounds like, looks like just as good a spot as any. But how does the growing work there? Spring to the 1st of fall. With half the year we can't grow anything. Wow, if we go way up in the tundra, we get 11 days of growing things per year.
If you go to the ice cap at the very top of the mountain, they have no growing time.
Wow.
They tend to be
look at that.
either white
Never. It just says never. All right, well, we're not going to do the never one, but I think, I don't know, maybe I guess maybe come down here. This looks like really mountainous. This says marble and limestone are available here. Limestone, marble, and sandstone. Slate and sandstone. Limestone and slate. All right, well, maybe we'll just kind of pick one of these that have a good amount of resources, I guess, for us. How about this one here? Limestone, marble, and sandstone. It's a mountainous. Yeah, decent growing period, I guess. Sure, why not? All right. Should I click just select site or go to advanced? Let's try advanced. What does that mean? It means...
Advanced lets you change the size of the map, mostly.
Wow. Ludicrous. What is it? Ludian Nicrios. I don't know. 400 by 400. Warning, performance may degrade at larger map sizes. Is untested and will almost certainly not play well. Okay, well, we don't necessarily want that to happen then. But maybe we'll just choose this large one here, 325. It says the Ludicrous or whatever. The ludicrous size is untested, so we're not going to do that one. But let's just do the large map, 325 by 325. And then I guess we'll just select. Select site. Cool. All right, so 3 people we have to choose. First is a surgeon, then a worker, then a sheriff. Sheriff's great shooting. My gosh. Unfortunately, he has a couple of injuries. He's also incapable of dumb labor, skilled labor, caring, and social stuff. He's a prostetophile, or he likes prosthetics, I guess. And he is psychically dull. It's not a very good... I'm going to randomize him, I think. Tactician... I'll start from the left and go to the right here. Now, I do want to put you guys in the game. I want to put some of the viewers in the game, people who want to follow the Rimworld series. I want to put you guys in the game. So, if you want to be in the stream, just write in the comments, and we'll put you in there. Sounds fun. I don't know what you'll be, but we'll figure it out. Looks like this one is a male colonist. He's age 19. He was a vat-grown soldier and became a Glitter World surgeon. He's got an affinity for a lot of different things. Research is huge affinity. He's not very good at it, but he's got a huge affinity for it, so that's good. Burning passion for research. But he's lazy, so that's no good. But it's probably not that big of a deal. How big of an impact? I'm probably just gonna refer to you as Phoenix, just because everyone will see you in the comments as Phoenix.
Yeah.
How big of an impact on the game does lazy as a trait have?
It has some effect early on in the game because it slows down their actions like crafting, harvesting, and all of that. What I tend to look for when getting a colonist is that they're incapable of none and have no health conditions, because they tend to be the best ones to go for.
Okay. No health conditions is what we want then. Okay. Well, let's...
Yeah, and incapable of none tends to be really helpful, otherwise you have people who are incapable of firefighting, which burns down your colony.
Right, well, okay. Well, this person here looks like they're pretty good. They're incapable of none. They do have some injuries, though, which kind of makes me a little bit eh. They have a scratch scar on their torso and a stab scar on their right arm, so they're probably not going to be in a very good mood. The traits are abrasive, cold tolerant, and fast walker. It's kind of he's going to be a pain and uncomfortable a lot, but affinity for shooting with a 6. Affinity, well, you'll see it eventually. I'm going to probably do this by accident a lot just because I know that you're about 20 seconds behind me in terms of what you can see. But it's going to be weird. We'll see. If there was a way to co-op this, it'd be better. Maybe we'll leave that one for now. Let's randomize this one until we get either incapable or no health injuries. This one has a relationship with somebody already. This one's incapable of dumb labor. But look at the affinities. My gosh, no health conditions. They're abrasive and ugly. They were a wreckage explorer by childhood. Glitter World officer in adulthood. Has an affinity for everything except construction and growing. Like 10 research skill with a passion for research. Wow.
That's actually quite a good character besides the dumb labor, because that refers to hauling and cleaning, which tend to be somewhat useful.
That is somewhat useful. But I think later on in the game, though, this guy will be...
Yeah. You can train animals to haul
Look how
quite
old he
quickly.
is.
So.
Age 74.
Actually, that's quite bad. The older a character gets, the more likely they are to get back problems and cataracts, which reduce their efficiency.
Ah.
There's an actual percentage sort of increase.
That's a hard thing. Like, why can't you just be 14 or something? You're probably not 14, but
Yeah.
24 would have been
This
a
is
great
why
age for
a
this
mod
person.
called EasyB Prepare Carefully is quite useful.
Yeah.
Because you can make your own characters.
I'm gonna have to give him up, because I don't know. Like, do characters die of old age in Rimworld?
They can have heart attacks.
All right, we'll reanimize him then. There's no good in making a character that's gonna die of natural causes before I get a good
But then
colony
again,
established.
a game of Rimworld never lasts more than like 4 or 5 years because by the end of the game, they tend to throw so many units the map can't hold it.
Okay, so let's try. Oh my gosh, like I'm looking at. Like you get good. I understand the balance of getting, like, you don't want anything like this. His guy's health. It says a bite scar and it's red, so I'm assuming the red means he's like really in pain for it.
It refers to the condition of the limb. Normally, if something's damaged, it's orange, but if it's under half health, it's red, and then if it's removed, it's grey. And the more damaged the specific limb is, it'll affect things. So if it's the torso, they may have problems breathing and manipulating, whereas if it's the head, they might have problem with consciousness.
Okay.
And like manipulation tends to be like crafting, growing, and all of that, whereas consciousness may just be like their pain tolerance and everything.
Okay, so the backstory stuff is normally, if I was doing a series on this, I think the backstory stuff is, and the selecting the character process, this is definitely something where we would naturally. Oh, this guy actually is decent. He can't do research though. He's incapable of anything intellectual, but he's got an affinity for a lot of things.
Incapable of intellectual tends to mean crafting, sometimes smithing, and research.
See, the weird thing is he's incapable of intellectual, but he has an affinity for crafting with an 8 on crafting.
I think that actually might mean that you can craft then.
Yeah, I mean it's a high trait for. He's interested in it. He's already a professional at it.
Yeah, because they'll have a hyphen by the things that they can't do.
Oh, right, yeah, research. He can't do that.
But things like hauling and stuff don't have a skill directly tied to them.
I think I'm going to leave this guy in the game. Okay, so I think I have an adequate Kate replacement. Yeah. If she's in the comments, she is. Kate, do you want to be in the game again? She probably does.
She got muted by Nightbot for a second because she wanted to be.
Okay, so I think... Now, how does this name thing work in the very first bit here when we change their names? We're able to change both the first, middle, and last. How does this work in terms of how they appear in the game? Is it only the middle initial that we'll see? Or the middle name that we'll see?
The middle one, yeah. The middle one is what's displayed as the character.
Okay.
But it'll refer to them by their surname until you click on them, and then it'll show the full name.
Okay. So, Kate was in the last one, so I'm going to give her dibs on a character, and I think this is an adequate replacement for her. Because she's incapable of violent things, and that's kind of what the other one was. There's no injuries. Traits are beautiful, iron-willed, and she's into prosthetics as well. She has a burning passion for research and a burning passion for medicine. She can't kind of really do anything else. Social skills are really high. Probably not as high as when she was a sex slave, but it is what it is. I have this other one. I think I'm going to actually re-roll this one. Let's get, what is this guy? Is he a nudist? No.
They get a mood boost for not having clothes on.
No, he's not a nudist. This one isn't, but his character looked like he was nude. Let's see if I can.
That just means that they don't have a top on, but they can still have pants on. As long as they have pants on, they're not counted as nude.
Wow, this guy
Even if they're female.
This guy has a smoke leaf dependence. We don't want that.
That's really bad.
Yeah, we don't want that. He's also just not very good. Let's see. Not capable of dumb labor or skilled labor. That's very useful. No thanks. I'm just gonna keep rolling until I get somebody decent here. This one's incapable of... man, so many people are incapable of dumb labor. It's just the luck of the RNG, right? Let's see. How about we go...
Got quite a few people.
I want to get the three characters that we're gonna choose done, and then I'm gonna worry about who's gonna be them. So, this one actually looks pretty good. She's very neurotic. Ooh. She feels constantly nervous about everything that has to get done. She will work extremely hard to attain this state of affairs, but her nerves can easily get the better of her. Mental break threshold is 14%. Global work speed is plus 40% though.
It can be very good, but they can be prone to like breaking down a lot.
Her stats are pretty good though. Good shooting.
Yeah, they can be.
Affinity for like a burning passion for mining, burning passion for artistic things, and crafting. No health problems, incapable of nothing. She's a combat engineer. I might take her, even though she's neurotic. We'll have to just kind of watch that. So we have 2 women and a male. So 2 girls and a male. I know Mandy's in the comments. She wants to be in. So Kate and Mandy have priority here. They were in the last 2. So now I have to find...
And then you've got like Diego, Matt, and King who are trying to stay it.
I think Diego was here first. I gotta look at it though. I'm gonna go scroll up in the comments here.
Matt was the one who commented first.
Matt was here first.
Charlie, Tweedle, and then Diego.
Let's see. Who said they want to be in the game first? About for real. Trolling us. I want in. Matt says he wants in. So Matt, you got in first. You're gonna grab it, buddy. Matt Cray? I don't know. Let's put... I can't change the short identifier on this character.
As long as the first name is the same as the middle name, it won't let you change the middle name.
Okay. So can I do that? I see. That's interesting.
I'm not sure why it does it, but it does.
Okay. So,
wow,
let's
the
do...
delay is really short.
And then if we get another character, or if we get like an escape pod or something comes in, it's a male, then Thiago, you've got dibs on that one. So Matt cries there. Okay, good. And then I think this is a suitable pick for Kate because of the non-violentness. So I'm gonna go Kate Stone here. I'm just gonna go Kate. Everything will just kind of have their same first name. That's fine for now. Later on, we won't be able to do that, but it'll be a good way for us to remember who the originals were because their nickname will match the first name, so that'll be good. This one's Mandy. Gotta find their name in the comments. There she is, Mandy Rose. If you want to have a different name, speak now. Forever hold your peace. Okay, so it looks like we've got Mandy. She's an engineer. And as a child, she was a foundry apprentice, but she became a combat engineer when she was an adult. She's incapable of nothing, which is great, but she's also very neurotic. She's also into prosthetics. I think pretty much everybody is. Yeah, our entire colony so far is... Matt believes the human body is limited for a reason. To him, bionic parts are unethical. Oh, prostaphobe. Well,
You've got one that's a prostaphobe and one that's a prostophile.
Ah, that's good. I've got 2 prostophobes and one that... So Kate's like, yeah, man, let's do it.
Yeah, prostophils get mood bonuses for each bionic part they have on them.
Nice.
And prostatophobes are happy as long as they don't.
Nice. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. I think we're in. Last call here to see if anyone who's in the game wants to change their name. And it doesn't look like anybody does. So, neurotic Mandy. No. Is that who's neurotic? Oh yeah, yeah. Mandy's neurotic. Okay, then Kate. She's 23. She's a blessed child. But she was a wandering healer as an adult. She's incapable of violent things, so she won't be able to shoot or do any type of melee. So when the shit hits the fan, Kate hits the floor. But for traits, she's beautiful, iron-willed, and she's a prosthephile. She likes the prosthetic parts. So what is iron-willed? Will is an iron shield. She keeps going through thick and thin when others broke down long before. Her mental break threshold is negative 18%. That's pretty good. So we won't have to worry about Kate breaking down, and that's a good thing because she's our medic. So that's a really good thing for her to be kind of stable like that mentally. And then we have Matt, childhood. He's a cult child. He was an inventor as an adult. He's got an affinity for shooting and cooking, which is kind of two interesting things to have an affinity for, especially when you consider his burning passions are the skills that he's kind of the worst at, which I suppose is okay, because that means he can, the other ones he's already really great at, like animals, an 11, strong expert. But he's incapable of doing anything intellectual, which means he won't be able to do any research. He's also psychically dull. His mind is out of tune with others. He isn't as affected by psychic phenomena. Okay. All right. So that's our colony to start things off. And again, this is one of those games where I'm not the best at it. This is more of a learning experience, kind of, but I know a little bit more about it than I did the last time we did it. So we should be off to a better start anyway. But for those of you just joining the stream, welcome. We have Phoenix, who's in the comments. She's also joining me in the stream here as well. So if you hear another voice chime in, it's Phoenix. She's saying hi and helping me learn the game. But she sees things the same time you do, so if she happens to be saying something that I've kind of already done or have blown already, that's why. So, the three of you awake in your cryptosleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Alright, well we are definitely in a mountainous area now. I'm going to pause the game really quick just to get an idea where we are. Lots more mountainous areas here to work with, and look at the size of this place over here. We could do some pretty good bases here. I'm pretty sure this is the reason why you guys wanted me to do the mountainous. It's because you wanted me to kind of build into the cave kind of thing.
Yeah, on a mountainous map, one side of the map will be completely covered in mountains.
Yay! That means it's safe from that way.
Normally you'd look for like an incropping and then start digging in that specific place as like a little choke point, which you can start building after that.
Now would there be...
removes the need to build all the walls that you were doing.
Yeah. Now would there be any... I'm going to unforbid the weapons. It's probably a good idea. I'm going to unforbid... How do I just highlight everything and just unforbid it all? Can I do that? No. It doesn't let me do that, unfortunately. Well, I'll just unforbid the wood then, unforbid the steel, because why not? Alright, so let's plan this out here. Now, is there any type of balance correction that's been placed because this whole side of the map is safe? I'm assuming then we have, like, maybe, I don't know, some critters or something that'll pop up in the mountains? Some animals to deal with inside the mountain?
The same as, like, when you were playing last time, you may receive messages saying an ancient danger is nearby. You sort of didn't really know what to do with it. It refers to ancient structures. Those are the buildings pre-built on the map. Some of them are totally enclosed, and inside them they may have different events that happen, and one of the events tends to be hostile creatures. Which means that you want to only open them later on, but they may get in the way of you digging, so...
Well, I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'm trying to figure out the best defensible position here, and I think we're kind of in a good spot right now. I mean, we have a couple of choke points to each side of us. 3 choke points really to worry about, so as long as we sort of dig into this way and work our way this way, honestly, the defensive things is really just kind of blocking this little bit off here. I mean, if I set up an arc of turrets eventually, like all around the outside of this little arc here, that's gonna take care of everything. The only thing I'm worried about here is like real estate for outdoor stuff, like solar panels and what's this over here? We have packaged survival meals are way over here. All right, we'll unforbid those. Wow. Okay, so let's get started, I guess. I'm not sure how to start a mountainous thing because I've never done a mountainous thing before. So I guess the first thing would be to mine into the mountain. Is that the first thing I should be going for?
You'd want to either set up like a small little room into the side of the mountain, or you'd probably want to build like a big enough room that you can fit a couple of beds in maybe, and a bit of a working zone. But you'd want to like make sure that you can expand each of the like little bedrooms into something. You don't have to make big bedrooms because of the way the mood works, that if they're asleep they don't care about the room size, but...
You know, the really cool part I just noticed about this, and I'm not really good with the whole like the terrain and like how it affects movement and stuff, but I'm noticing we have shallow water and marsh, and that's like pretty much everywhere all around us. So movement speed is affected by this. Would that stop me from building things on it too?
For some tiles, they count as too wet or something, and they won't let you build solid structures on. But wherever the walls are, they tend, like the mountains, they tend to let you build there. But because it slows the characters down, it makes really great choke points because it halves their speed, especially when you start putting like stone chunks down on the ground in that area.
Right, I'm
Because they
thinking
also
of...
slow creatures down.
This makes me think I want to start lower. Like I don't want to start away from the marsh, and maybe start down here, and that kind of forces whoever's like coming after us from the top to kind of come down through the marsh. Kind of thinking I want to go a little bit lower with this. So maybe I start down here instead, where all these trees are. There's a lot of trees here. I'm thinking I'm going to tell them to come down here. So this is already kind of mined through a little bit. So kind of got a little bit of a start here and digging in. So how about we have them mine a little bit like into here. And then maybe we'll go, maybe we'll kind of mine that out too. I think I should probably, I'm going to unforbid all this stuff. This is going to be really hard to get all my resources down there though, because this is through this Martian stuff. So I'm not sure about that. Let's speed this up a bit, get them to go. Now probably what I'd want to do, and I'm going to pause it because it's just what I do, man. I'm going to take, how big should the bedrooms be? Last time I made the bedrooms too big, so how big would the bedrooms, or should the bedrooms be? Phoenix, you still there?
Yeah.
How big should the bedrooms be? Do you think like 4 by 4?
I mean, for them to get a mood boost from the room, it normally needs to be like 7 by 7, but
Whoa.
because it's a bedroom and they tend to sleep in it, you can normally get away with rooms that are literally like 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. But later on you could try and expand them. But yeah, somewhere between like 4 by 4, 5 by 5 tends to be quite useful.
Okay. I think I'm going to make a 7 by 7 room, but it's not going to be a bedroom. I'm going to have it be like where their dining room and stuff is. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, having a big room for like, because I like to put crafting in with the dining room, so they may cook the meals in the same room.
Okay. I think I'm gonna put out like 2 somewhat bigger rooms on the sides, and then we'll work on bedrooms as we get further in. I know they're gonna want a place to sleep, so I probably need to like do that quicker. But maybe I can tentatively put in. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna tentatively put in beds, kind of off in one of these little rooms here. It's gonna be fine. Actually, can I cancel? How do I cancel mining? Let's cancel the mining of this wall right through to here. Yeah, this is how I want to do this. Okay, we're picking this up. Now I can use the I can use the cliff wall now as an actual natural wall. I don't have to build a wall. Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
It's always quite useful to do that. You may also want to eventually, like, quite, not immediately, but like soon before things start happening, to build a wall outside the cave as well, because that can help choke people.
Yeah.
Because at least then you know which way they're coming in.
Yeah.
And you can then claim like the growing zones around, so they're not just out in the open.
Man, there's so much. Oh, this is gonna be something. All right, they're digging in. That's good. It doesn't look like.
But yeah.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
For now, try and make sure that they're all in the same bedroom, because you don't need multiple rooms at the start. Otherwise, you'll be spending too much time mining.
All right. Diago says we should be enclosing first. close the area first?
There's mostly a cooldown between like when events really start happening, but between like enclosing and making a room to sort of start tends to be quite useful.
Oh wow, this says the outdoor temperature is going to reach 3 degrees Celsius. I need warm clothes. All of your colonists will lack warm clothes when the cold season starts. Well, that's not yet though. Right, it's not gonna start right now. That's too early.
It should have started at the beginning of the growing season, so you've probably got most of summer, to be honest.
Okay. Well, it looks like they're all gonna take a nap. Yeah, inside the cave anyway, but they're on the floor, so they're not gonna be too happy about that. But is what it is. We'll speed through the sleeping period. Trying to envision sort of where I want. This looks like a natural spot for a choke point, but I kind of waste the marsh then. So I'm thinking like probably put my choke point like right here, bunch of turrets and stuff through here. Then I'll choke this off. Put a couple of traps. Where am I gonna put traps? Don't know. Ooh, this right through here looks like a great spot for traps. We also have some steel in here.
If you really want to be annoying to the AI, if you do 2 lines of stone chunks, a gap, then traps, then 2 lines of stone chunks, and then just put turrets a couple of tiles away so it encompasses each of it, you've basically screwed most of the AI.
Okay, I got most of that as far as understanding, so when that time comes, I guess I'll get you.
Because the stone chunks slow them down, and they can't actually stop on the stone chunks, they have to be at either side, and then they'll trigger the traps while being shot at.
Okay. We have struck gold ore. Nice.
Useful.
Nice. 35 gold. Okay. Not sure what to do with that yet, but area revealed. Oh, right, the marsh. Yeah. We have marsh.
I recommend a growing zone soon as well.
We have marsh indoors. That sucks. Maybe I'm gonna have to put a wall here, I guess. I'm not sure. People probably aren't gonna want their marsh in their living room, their dining room. Okay, so you said growing zone, so that's gonna be. Actually, I probably should have a stockpile somewhere too. So maybe we do. I don't know where to put the stockpile right now. I think for now, maybe we'll put like a stockpile, maybe like right here. And then we'll do a growing zone, I think maybe up by the marsh. Does the marsh help with growing at all?
Sure. If you hover over the tile, it should talk about fertility. If you look around the map, there may be like darker patches of dirt that have a higher growing rate.
Mm-hmm. The dog is going to be annoying. I don't see anything related. You said when I hover over top of it. It just says walk speed and brightly lit. Brightly lit is good. Oh, speaking of brightly lit, I don't need solar panels yet though. Okay, let's do growing zone. Should the growing zone be away from trees, or will they cut the trees down for that?
They'll just cut the trees down.
Okay, so I think I'm probably going to put it like here for now.
Sometimes it even helps to have a tree growing zone so that you have a constant supply of wood you don't have to think about.
Okay. Well, Kate has begun on her growing tasks because she's the grower. She's the only grower. Well, no, I don't have manual priorities on. Should I probably manage all priorities manually, or I'm not sure how. Like, what is it? Is there an advantage to doing that in the early game like this, or is it just sort of let them do whatever they want for now?
In the early game, it sort of lets you sort of dictate roughly what they do, but it either changes way too much over the course of the game, or you get them properly enough that you don't have to change them.
Okay. So take a look at Matt's needs here. Very low expectations. That's good. He's joy-filled. He ate a fine meal. Not sure where he got that. Probably because it came with the thing. He's been rebuffed by Kate. Oh no. Kate's at it again. Kate is at it again. She's a hard one to crack. These men, they just keep trying. No matter if she's a sex slave or a green thumb, everyone's just after it. Kate's also hungry though. Do I not have any meals? Hold on, let's pause this. Where's my meals?
Did you make a stockpile or?
Oh, they're already way up here. Yeah, I need to make a stockpile. I made a stockpile, but I just.
It might
I
help to
just,
do it in one of the rooms that you've dug out. They
Yeah.
then put the thing inside. Because if you leave certain materials and foods, especially the weapons, they will degrade over time in the weather.
Okay. Let's disallow all, and then I want to allow foods to go there, and I think that's it for now for that stockpile. I just want them to bring the food where they're closer to each other. All right. Yeah, because they keep having to go up to the marsh to eat because I didn't tell them to bring stuff down. But because I started my starting base is building really far away from my starting location. I think that's kind of what happened there. All right, so this room is supposed to be sort of like where we're gonna get things started with like eating and I kind of thinking I wanted my fridge to be here in this little area, but now I'm kind of thinking that fridge might be too small. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it for now. I guess if we have to expand it, we can always maybe put another one or something. But let's have. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I guess I have to mine it out. So I'm gonna probably put a wall here because I don't want the marsh. The problem is like where the marsh is gonna be in the way. Maybe we'll go in one like this, and then we'll sort of do this as our fridge. Or maybe like, kind of like this. Yeah. Kind of a weird looking fridge, but probably work. And then I think I'll mine that out, and we'll stick the fridge, or we'll stick the refrigerator there. The cooler, or whatever you call it, there. And then I'll need a solar generator and a battery room and all that stuff, and that probably will be... Maybe the battery can go over here, I don't know. Whoa, this area is already dug out. Ooh. She didn't just do that, did she? No way.
No, it was revealed.
Oh, okay. So there's like little pockets in the mountain that are already kind of like a cave. It's
Which is why
revealed.
they have trees and stuff. But
Yeah,
then they
yeah.
roof over, meaning that there's no more light, but you
Whoa.
can tell them.
Yeah.
You can tell them that you want light there.
Well, that just happened. Got another area revealed. Huge progress made on our little tunnel here already. Okay, cool. I'm pumped about that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. It's all marsh. And I'm kind of not digging the marsh. Is there any way for me to improve this to like, I don't know, make it different than marsh?
I believe there should be a research. I can't remember whether or not it was a mod or not that turns like marshland into normal soil. I'll check. But it is like one of the later sort of researches.
Yeah,
anyway.
that might be inconvenient. Maybe we'll try and build around it until that time comes. But this down here looks like it's probably fine. Okay, I think I need to get them building things. So let's go with production. How about we go with... I need something to cook. No, I don't want a fueled stove, right? I want electric stove or fueled stove. This takes components, which I don't have. So, fueled stove it is. And I think I'll put it... I think I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to need a wall. I'm going to put a wall here, I think. I just don't want that marsh to be there. So I'm kind of thinking... we'll do it for now. I still think I want a wall. If I'm going to do a wall, then that means I probably should just kind of mine this out. Not there, though.
Apparently it's a mod that removes it.
Oh, a mod that does it? Maybe we'll get that later. Let's mine that out at 2, I guess, and then I'm gonna put a custom wall here. I just don't want that marsh to. Let's actually take a wall there and put a door there. Put a door there. Put a door here.
Don't forget to designate sleeping spots if you're not going to make beds too soon.
Actually, I kind of want to make beds, but I don't know where to make them. Maybe up here. I think I'll come.
As long as they're in an enclosed area, then it should be fine.
I think I'm gonna do it up here. So I'm gonna mine out. We'll use this wall as the wall between rooms. So this will stay, but this one will get mined out. And then let's say the bedrooms will be. Let's do 4x4 for now, I guess. But I need to leave space to make them. You said they like them to be 6x6 or 7x7 or.
They start gaining bonuses at like 7x7, but you only really need like 2x2 because they don't care about the size when they're asleep.
True.
But 5x5 tends to be. Then I put furniture in and stuff because people will take time to do social things and joy time where they'll play with horseshoes and all of that.
Okay.
And one of them is meditating in their room or having some private time and stuff.
I see. So let's do that, and then I think I'm gonna do one more down here, but we're gonna leave. Oh, the risk of there being a marsh there, though, is just. I don't want to put a room in the marsh. That marsh is gonna be real annoying. Oh, I'm not trying to.
I will also warn that if while one is sleeping, someone goes through their room, that also gives a mood debuff for disturbed sleep. So just connecting all of the rooms may not be the best idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking I started to lay this out wrong because I forgot about the walls, the natural walls for things. So now I'm thinking I want to move these. Think about the natural wall. So this will be a wall. So then this will be the hall, and then this will be a wall, and this will be the room.
There should be a plan tool that you should also be able to use. So you should be able to just plan out the walls if you need to.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because I didn't before. Let's try this. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. I'm kind of thinking I want the bedrooms to be something like that. Wall between this. And then, whoops, get rid of that one. That'll be a door. And then, I think that'll be good. I just need them to be able to get through here. This is the hallway. So, mine to here. Up like that, and then there, and there. Okay, cool. So making 4 bedrooms. The idea, of course, being that we need a bedroom for each of our people, and then there's a spare for either medical purposes, prisoners, etc. Oh, the stove needs... No, the stove needs things. There's a lot of mining to do. Wow. This is
Yeah, it will take up at least one of your colonists' time, which is why sometimes disabling it for another one will help them focus on other things.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's see. Who do I want to focus on other things? Probably Kate for now, because she's the grower.
Normally the grower wants to focus on just growing and possibly the cooking as well, because they tend to work hand in hand.
Yeah. Oh, Mandy's making a door.
And then things like construction and repair work quite a lot.
Thiago's saying, could this colony be named Kerbin? It could. It absolutely could. In fact, probably.
We should call it SSD.
Probably. Oh, no. Okay, well, we're going to do a mixture between the two then. Oh, look at that. My Sparta saves are still there. What? They weren't there before. Maybe it took Steam a second to get them. Oh, well, whatever. We'll just, whatever. We'll do it. We're already started. We're doing this. All right, we're going to do Kerbin SSD. And we'll have to think of what SSD stands for, but not solid state drive. But I mean, it's gonna mean solid state drive, like an inside thing. But maybe we can have a different initial for what it actually means. All right, so we've got a wall here. I think this is good to have this wall here actually because it's gonna allow me to run electrical cables through it later. In fact, probably all of these walls. Although I can probably just run the electrical cable around the floor. Speaking of the floor, I went too wide here. It's only supposed to go 1 wide, but it's probably, is it better to go 2 wide? I don't know, maybe that helps their movement. This is like a main hallway, so maybe it helps their movement. They'll be fine.
They don't tend to like collide with each other. They can occupy the same space, but when it comes to like, if you were firing down the corridor, 2x2 can help.
Okay.
You may eventually want to move all the rock chunks as well out of the place by making a dumping zone.
Oh yeah, dumping zone.
If you just double-clicked on one of the chunks, it should select all of the ones on your screen of that pipe.
Yeah. Let's do dumping zone, dumping stockpile. I'm gonna put it in the marsh.
So you'll probably have to tell them to haul the specific ones.
This dumping for the stockpile. Chunks and corpses. Allow rotten. No, not in the marsh. That just sounds horrible. All right, so double click all of them. Whoa, haul to there. Are they gonna do it automatically or like go to the specific stockpile? I don't know. I double click the chunk, so I think they're gonna do something there. I need to figure out how to get wood to the stove. Are we running out of meals? We've only got 4 left.
They should auto refill it when they need to use it, but
oh, they have wood. Oh, they have wood. Yeah. Okay, it looks like Kate's doing it now. Yeah. Okay, good. This is gonna end up being the fridge. This kind of needs to get done pretty quick here. I also need to get somebody hunting. Although we don't have a fridge yet, so that might not be a good idea, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So, who's got the best shooting? I think it's Matt. I don't know that, but I think it's him. No, it's definitely not him. 2 shooting for Matt. Kate can't do anything, which means Mandy is our shot. Look at that, 10 shooting, all right. Mandy's our hunter. Now, does she have the gun? Probably not. They probably left all the weapons up here. We have a visitor coming. Equip that rifle. We have somebody named Smith is coming. Agent Smith is coming through the marsh. Come and say hi. We'll give Matt the pistol. And Smith, this is Ryland Smith. He's a great grower as well. Incapable of dumb labor, social crafting, and cooking. He's also too smart, he's industrious, and he's a pessimist. Now, people who are too smart often are pessimists. Although they would call themselves realists, which I'd like to believe I'm a realist, but I don't necessarily think I'm a pessimist. I don't know. Let's speed this up a little bit.
Yeah. People are reminding me, because I read chat, that you might want to set some of the growing stockpiles, some of the growing zones differently. Like potatoes is good, but you'd also probably want one that grows rice because it's quicker growing.
Ah, okay. Zone area, we want to do growing zone. Let's put another one right next to it, I guess.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Like that, and then we'll do, click on it and we'll say rice. Rice plants. Now we need Kate to go and talk to this guy.
And yeah, people are saying put a bill on the cooker, but you don't really have much to cook, but it might help to sort of quieten them down.
It's always good to quiet down the peanut gallery. Packaged survival meat. Wow. We have some money. Not sure I need to buy this yet though. Components, it doesn't look like he's got some components. Do I need components? Probably not right now. But I have a feeling
they can be useful.
I have a feeling like this is like one of the most useful things, isn't it? Components.
Yeah. I'd also recommend looking around your map for the different ores that may be in the walls, because you might want to start mining them once you've mined out the rooms.
Okay. I don't think there's any real reason to buy anything from this guy right now. Wake up. An addictive stimulant. Wake up. Fills the need for rest and allows users to work for extended periods without getting tired. Addiction,
I wouldn't recommend any of the drugs.
Addiction causes reduced mental performance and sometimes psychotic breaks with reality. Okay, I'm not gonna trade with this guy. Thanks for coming though, Mr. Smith. Appreciate it, but we're kind of done with you. We have a pet dog. I don't know if anyone ever saw this before or noticed this, but we have Aristotle. It's our pet dog. Oh, now it's asked me, since you're going to be here for a while, you should name the colony. Oh, yeah. So, okay, Kerbin. We are naming it Kerbin, and our save file is Kerbin SSD. The community is now known as Kerbin, so there you go. We have... I need Mandy to go out and hunt, I think. Oh, Bill for the cooker, right, that's what we said. Bill for the cooker. Add Bill, cook simple meal, and let's put like... can I do... Until I have, yeah. Let's do until we have 15 meals is probably fine. Because we have 3 people, so that's more than enough meals. Visitors from community at desert are leaving. Okay, good. Get out of here. We don't want you here anyway. What's this? Berries. Oh, there's so many berry bushes around here. Now, does the grower Do they pick the berries? Is that how that works?
Only if you tell them to harvest the things. I wouldn't recommend cutting all the plants in the area like last time.
Yeah. Because they probably because it spurs
Yeah.
food from the plants. Is that how that works? I get more food if I leave it alone.
Yeah, if you harvest, then they won't kill the plant and it'll continue growing, I believe. But I can't
Ah.
remember.
Okay, that's good. So our fridge is kind of getting there. Let's start working on something for electricity. How about we go, where is it? Power, of course. Solar panel. This is really bright over here is what it said. So I'm thinking we're gonna put the solar panel like right here.
Because people are talking like Chinese and talking about turning cats into a food source, I'd recommend training your dog to haul. If you clicked on your dog, you could toggle the haul button, and then they'd start feeding the dog and teaching it to haul.
Wow.
That's only when you get meat for the dog, so you might want to start hunting.
That's cool. I can't tell where the best place for this solar panel is, but I know I don't have enough. What is this? Components? Is that what it is? I don't have any components. Well, crap. How do
They'll
I get
try and build up to the amount that you have. If they don't have anything else, then they won't add it, basically.
I don't have any
So
components.
you
I
can
don't
basically leave like templates, but it'll drain your resources till it's built.
think. How do I get components? Do I have to find them to mine them?
You'd want to look around the map for sort of yellowish ores, I believe, and then you'd mine them out.
Yellowish ores.
They sort of look. They're not gold. There's yeah. I just saw one.
Oh, saw one. Wait, that's 20 seconds
just
ago.
above
so
the plasteel.
above the
Yeah.
plasteel. Is it over here or? Nope, probably down here then. I'm trying to think of where you are relative to.
It's near the colony where you found the
Oh, I see
plasteel
it.
at the edge of the map.
I see it.
Yeah.
Compacted machinery. We want to get.
That would give you components.
Yes. Mind this, my people. Mind this. We must have all of the components. Let's mine a little bit in, just a little bit in there, just in case it goes deeper. All right, now that I know what to look for, let's see if I can find any more. So we're gonna need some of that,
Although
I think.
plasteel can be useful later on, I don't think you can use it at your tech level.
Right, there's a lot of marble everywhere. Okay, hang on. Mad animal. What is it? Is it a rat? A mad rat. Okay. Why do the mad animals only go after? Oh, here we go. There's a ship chunk over here. Can we get some stuff from that?
Those can give you steel and components.
Well, that's what we want to go for then. But we need to take care of that rat first. It's all the way across the map too. Wow, that's a long
I would
ways
actually
away.
recommend, instead of just dismantling the ship part, is you can haul it to your colony, then dismantle it, so you don't have to make multiple trips.
Good point. That's good. All right, I have to figure out first and foremost, we need Mandy. Unfortunately, she needs to stop mining because I need this rat dead. So let's just have her mine until the rat comes over here, which kind of lost sight of that rat. So now I need to really pay attention so I don't, doesn't sneak up on us. Where did the rat go? I wish there was still something that said mad animal over here. I'd love to see it again. Oh, where did it go? This rat is gonna get me because I can't see it.
The attack of the invisible rat.
I know. This is really bad. I shouldn't have lost it. Why did I click off of it? It's so small. Is it right here? I think it's right here. Yeah, I got him. Incoming Madden rat. Ooh, major break risk. Mandy's gonna have a break? Wait, why?
Yeah, she's very neurotic. Very neurotic.
Oh,
so her
Mandy
break
quit it.
chance is ridiculously high.
Mandy, quit that. Is it because of the hideous environment? You know what you
I
need
might
to
actually
do?
recommend, because when you build beds, they will have different qualities. You probably want to give the higher quality one to her.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see where this rat. We're gonna get Mandy out here to shoot this rat. I'm gonna get Matt out here to help her out with it too. Major break risk. I know. I know. Don't worry though. We're gonna shoot this rat, and then everything will be right in the world. All right, you two, line up. Here it comes. Yep. Here you go. Oh, dead eye. Look at that. One shot. That's all it takes. Mandy means business. She was the better shot in the last series, too. That was good.
She may be having a mental break, but she can definitely kill things.
That's not two good things to have happen at the same time. Not necessarily. Okay, we're having some She's actually going to go and get the machinery, so this is good. Oh, man. All right, so now let's see about these beds. The bedrooms are not done yet, though. Can I get Matt? All right, you know what? We're going to do manual priorities here because I kind of want to make sure that these are getting done. Matt, you are going to focus on mining. I know you hate it, but you're going to do it. I want you to focus on that. Kate, you are sleeping on the ground. Okay. Where are you hauling? Oh, you're hauling all that stuff out. Yeah, we need some cleaning to happen too because its environment, I think, is probably a big deal. And I need to get the solar panels set up over here. I think I'm going to put them... Maybe I put them over here instead. I just want to make sure they're in good sunlight, so maybe we'll put them... Yeah, I'll put it... Oh, I don't have the components yet, so I can't do that anyway. Speaking of components... No mental break yet. Good. We have 2 components on the ground. And she is consuming survival meat. Okay. That's okay. You can do that. Let's speed this up a bit. Matt's going back to good. Now, once this is done, we're going to have a bedroom. We're going to put a door in. Ooh. Matt had a heart above his head for a second there. Wait. Character. No, where is it? It's here. Oh, rebuff by Kate. And rebuff by Mandy. Man. Matt, you just can't win, buddy. Let's see. Well, he is psychically dull. So... And that's... You know, he's not intellectual. So he's just not smart and he's dull. Which, you know, okay, I get it. You know, Mandy just has tastes. That's really all it is. And apparently Kate does too. Okay. Aristotle, the dog. Male husky of Kerbin, age 5. I'm kind of I have a dog, but I don't have a husky. But I have so many people I know have huskies. Their bark is really nice, really awesome. It's very unique. It kind of sounds like they're howling at you all the time. Let's see. I need to do furniture. That's what I want. So you're saying when I build a bed, it'll be different qualities. But I could probably have the person who has the best construction do it. Probably.
Yeah, the people with the best construction have a higher chance of producing better quality things,
well,
but even then, it will vary on the quality because of a dice roll.
Well, it looks like Mandy is going to have to build her own bed because she's got the best construction by a long shot. She's already at 10. So she is going to build the bed.
That is pretty high.
She's already at 10. So I'm going to put Mandy's bed right there. That's going to be a bed. And Mandy, you are going to focus on construction when you wake up. Oh, and let's turn firefight, patient, doctor. I'll turn all that stuff to 1. Whoops. Make sure... Actually, Kate needs to be the doctor. I don't need anyone else doing doctoring. Unless Kate is injured, in which case then someone else can, but we'll address that. I'll change it later. Bed rest should be up to for everybody. And then maybe I'll have Kate do the flicking too. Okay. Although maybe I don't need the flicking to be a 1, so maybe we'll do flicking as like a 2 or something. Alright. Who's the good cook? Is that Kate? Kate's the good cook, right? Character... I don't think so. Nope, not there. It must be Matt then. Yeah, Matt's got the... Matt's not a good cook. Like, nobody's a really good cook, but Matt's got the burning passion for it, so that's what we'll do. Have Matt do the cooking. Alright, let's speed this up. I don't know why I'm doing 1 time speed when everyone's sleeping. Alright. For those of you just joining us, playing Rimworld, we're joined in the stream. We have a guest on the stream. I think this is the first time we've had a stream with a guest, I think. Phoenix is in the chat. She's also talking to me here and teaching me Rimworld, making sure I don't.
I know a thing I can teach you actually.
Okay.
I know a thing I can teach you. So if you go into assign, I believe, it should bring up a little almost timetable with what they're sort of meant to be doing.
Yep.
If you set 2 hours at the beginning of the day after they've slept and 2 hours at the end for joy, then it'll actually improve their overall mood. But
Interesting.
like
So
later on, you can offset their times. I think it's assign or it's in the one after that I can't read.
maybe it's
It's
restrict.
one of those two.
I think it's restrict.
Uh,
Yeah. It's restrict. So you're saying
yeah.
that.
So there's a
So
timetable.
I should do. Oh, I get it. I think I get it. So I should do joy, and then joy, and then they work, or do anything.
But yeah,
Okay.
setting time for like work
good.
and joy
That's
can
good.
help you because you'll get characters that have night owl and you'll have to change their timetable so that they're asleep during the day.
Hmm.
So it's a very good thing to know for later on.
Okay. Cool. We have a good bed. Good job, Mandy. Made a good bed. It's unowned
Yep.
currently. Now, how do I tell Mandy to claim this bed?
If you click on the bed, you can hit set owner and then you can select the name.
Set owner. Assign to Mandy. Okay, that's Mandy's bed. So now the neurotic one that might kick off soon, which is actually her not that bad.
Yeah, the
Her
good
mood's
quality
getting better.
bed is a 25% chance at level 10.
No.
I'm like reading off percentages at this point.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, at level 10 you start being able to make legendary items, which are the best ones, so fun times.
Legendary items.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because you've got like, I believe, 9 different quality levels.
Okay, Mandy's doing some mining. And Matt's doing some mining. Everyone's kind of doing mining because I want them to, but Kate's off doing the growing, keeping us fed. That's good. We do need Matt to cook some meals, I think. So maybe I'll have Matt do a little bit of cooking. Because I have 8 meals. I think that's probably fine. How many meals should I keep on hand? Like 2 each? Is that usually a good thing to do?
When I have a freezer up, I like to keep roughly around 5 to 10 meals per person, but
Oh wow. Okay.
currently you're dealing with no freezer, so I wouldn't recommend wasting that much food.
Yeah, we need to get rid of that. Now these components are
so-
over here. Where do they go? Right here. Yeah, I need this stuff done. So maybe.
Yeah, I'd recommend like at least a couple of meals per person, but once you start dealing with electric cookers, it sort of is a bit of a problem on like solar flares and stuff because then you can't cook.
Mandy's having another major break risk. Awesome. Hopefully she doesn't have that major break because I need her to make another bed. And I need you to make it right there. So if you could kindly do that, maybe like as your priority, that would be swell. I know you want to keep mining, and I'd love you to keep mining, but I think I'd like you to make that bed before you freak out. This is a normal bed, so good. Andy has the good bed. There's a normal bed now. And you guys can get that done. Now, let's get another bed going here. Another bed. I see there's this key that says bed copy. I'm assuming that means if it's a good bed, I'm not actually going to copy the good bed. It's going to just be a regular bed that might be a different variant quality again, right?
I believe so, yeah. It's just so that you copy the object instead of looking through the menus, but I will check that.
Because if I get lucky and it's a legendary bed, I feel like that's a way to just kind of be like, oh yeah, sweet, we got legendary beds everywhere. It's
Yeah.
probably not like balanced. Fair. I don't know what to say. Let's go with doors to these rooms. Yes.
Yeah, you'll probably want to make doors, otherwise it'll count as them sleeping in the same room, and
Yep.
if there's no doors, it'll count outside as well, giving a lot of mood debuffs.
Well, we are putting doors in for sure. And then, as soon as she does it, oh, she's gonna go to sleep before she does it. That's what it is. Wait, is somebody still awake? Who is this? Hurst.
I just noticed you got a 4th person, yeah.
Hurst. Wait, who is Hurst?
You got fourth person.
What in the...
Wanderer joined, probably.
Just a wanderer, just he wasn't invited. He just strolls right in like he owns the place. All right, Winnie Hurst, female villager. It looked like a male, but I guess it's a female. This is because of the picture, I guess. She's not wearing a shirt. She's cold tolerant, iron-willed, chemical interest. Hurst has an unusual interest in chemical sources of enjoyment. She will consume more of them and will sometimes go on social drug binges. She will ignore directives to not use pleasurable drugs. Okay, she's incapable of dumb labor, skilled labor, and hauling. Wow. That's unlucky. Child star...
I might just leave the. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I might
Leave
just
what?
leave someone like that on mainly like animals, because you might want to start training animals to haul even if they can't. So
Oh,
you
okay.
might want to start working on like getting hay for animals and making kibble by hunting animals and combining their meat. Scott
Okay.
Gordon's in chat. Yeah.
Yeah. Scott Gordon's in chat. Well, all right, so who wants to be Hurst? All right, who wants to take Hurst's place in the comments? Who wants to do this? We got currently named Winnie Hurst. There's your stats. Who wants to be this person? I'll be surprised if people are jumping up going, me, me, me. But you know what? You might be useful for some things. You're really artistic. You got great social skills. And you're a decent shot, you know? So that's not bad. You have some medicine skill too, you know? But you know, you're not going to be doing a whole lot of labor. So if you're lazy, particularly in real life, you might like to be Hurst. Let's get you on, if I go custom stuff here. Yeah, Hurst doesn't have a whole lot of things I can click. Let's have you... You know what, Hurst, you're going to be a hunter for now. I think I want you focusing on hunting. And you can also be a warden too later. But what's the one that goes with animals? How do I do that with animals? Oh, I also
So if you
think...
click on,
Oh, go
sorry.
for it. I'm gonna be doing a research bench while you're explaining.
Yeah, if you click on the animal that you want to tame or want to like capture for your settlement, you'd have to click on it and hit tame. And depending on the animal, it would have requirements of like if they wanted hay or if they wanted meat. Kibble will achieve both of them, but requires a bit of hay and a bit of meat, and you have to combine it in a crafting table. I think it's the cooking one. And you'd end up making them food. Kibble doesn't actually expire, which makes it really useful as well. But you can like train depending on the animal's intelligence, and that's trainable intelligence, not actual intelligence.
Okay.
So you can't trainably tame cats to haul, but you can train dogs to haul because they've got like dogs are more willing and they're larger animals.
Okay.
Like
So I would go
elephants will have
into... I go into Aristotle, Husky, and animals, and I can say... no, I don't want to slaughter. Obedience. The animal can be assigned to a master who will follow and defend. Release. Rescue. Haul.
Yeah, if you enabled haul, it'll also enable obedience, I believe, because it needs obedience to then haul.
So how do I...
And then it'll just act like a colonist and haul.
So I train it by just activating this?
Yeah, you just train it,
Okay.
and then they'll try and... The people with the highest animal skill, you'd probably want to disable the people with low animal skill, would go up to it, build relationships with it, and then a dice roll will happen based on their skill. And if they succeed, it'll go 1 unit towards learning that skill. So like for obedience, it might be like 2 or 3, but for hauling, it's like 8.
So how do I disable it for certain people? Because I don't see that key anywhere. I don't see any type
If
of...
you go into the work tab, then you should be able to tell them whether or not they're actually allowed to tame animals.
Looking for tame. Looking for
It
animals.
should be under like animals or
Maybe
handle. That's it.
handle? Okay. So I'll actually put Hurst as a 1 on this. And maybe I'll do
And yeah,
maybe I'll do 2 here and here. That'll
it's the butchering table that does kibble.
Oh, the butchering table does kibble. Oh, speaking of butchering table, I totally kind of need a butchering table. Should I butcher outside and then bring it into the... I feel like I should butcher outside. I don't know. Probably not.
If you butcher,
If I
the
butcher it
location you
here,
butcher
then
at
I can always
needs to cover the place
bring
in
it
blood.
right into the fridge after I butcher it. That might be handy.
Yeah, sometimes people even put their cooking and butchering in the fridge because it's a bit easier. But when you butcher in an area, the room will be covered in blood, so it can reduce people's moods if you've like got them eating in the same room.
I'm going to butcher in the fridge. I'm going to actually stick it right here. It's kind of like where this marsh is. It kind of sticks right into the marsh. And I like that. It looks like it fits. So I'm going to put it there. We also need a simple research bench. Also need that too. I'm kind of thinking the research should take place. Where should that take place? Maybe it'll take place over here for now. Put that there for now. I don't know. Mandy's sleeping in a good bed, but she still doesn't have a door because she's. Oh, I have it on 1 time speed too. I need to not do that. All right, there we go. She's gonna eat now. Need to get this place cleaned up. We also need a little bit more security in the space because we don't really have any doors. Should I put doors to the outside? Probably.
I'd recommend putting some doors at some point, because then it stops the progression of the enemies.
Yeah. How about we go with door? Should I do a better? This is an exterior door. I should probably make it a stronger door, right? Like I have some steel. Should I use that for the door for the outside?
When it comes to doors, the material of the door doesn't just determine the strength and the HP of it, but also how quickly it opens. So like wooden doors open a lot quicker than steel doors. But when you have auto doors, which require power or they act like a normal door, they then all equal roughly the same.
Okay. I think. Oh, we have a raid. Just as we're talking about doors, I'm gonna put 2 doors here. I'm gonna do steel doors. I think the security outweighs the speed. But we have a raid, and
I'd recommend to prioritize the construction of the doors, maybe, but you'd also want to work out where they're coming from and where your people are going to be to cover them.
a group of pirates from the Spearmen. A group of pirates from the Spearmen have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Prepare a defense or attack them preemptively. And they are all the way at the top left corner of the map. They are as far away as you could possibly be from me. And this is a huge, huge map. My gosh, what have I done? All right, so huge map. And what time is it? 10:30. Okay. Let's just kind of keep going, I guess. Mandy's going to prioritize building the door because her priority is construction, so she's probably going to do that right away. Yeah. So we have steel doors. That's good. So now we're kind of, well, we're not quite locked in because we do have this area here which needs a fridge. So I think even though I don't have the power for it right now, I don't have the solar panels for it, I am going to put, where's the cooler? What? Maybe it's production? Where's the cooler?
You might have to research it.
Oh, damn it. All right, well, I need to research. I have the research bench, so I guess I'll start that. Research. I am paused because I don't want the people to get me. Where's the thing? Right here, passive cooler. No, that's a passive cooler. I seriously have to research before I can get a refrigerator? Really? No, I have air conditioning. I have air conditioning researched. Builds air conditions to cool rooms in the heat or keep freezers. Yeah. Prerequisite is electricity, which I know that already. Yep. So I have it researched. So which tab is it in then?
Temperature. It'd be under temperature.
Oh.
Did you?
Yeah, that's okay. I didn't. I'm done. Everyone's probably in the comments yelling at me. You idiot.
No, it's only Thiago, and I didn't even read.
Smart ass. Hey, did we get anyone in the comments that wants to be the new girl first? I don't know. I'm looking up here. I don't see anybody but I haven't been looking very much, so I can't move my mouse over there, otherwise the screen keeps moving. All right, let's have them continue. Now, I'm gonna need a solar panel. Do I have enough components to do that? Probably not, but I'm gonna hope that I do. Let's try. Let's try again. Not enough, no. Darn. So we still need components. They're still over here hanging out. There's a ton of them over here. They just need hauled. So I need to get them, yeah, haul these. Somebody needs to be put on haul. Matt, you're right next to him. I'm gonna put you on hauling, man. Where is it? Haul. I want you to haul. Go. There we go. Grab them all up. Perfect. Come on over here, Matt. Drop them off at the stockpile. Yep. All right. Now I should be able to build. Let's at the stockpile now. Should be able to build solar panels. Oh, now we don't have enough. What is that? Is that steel? No way. Did I just use too much steel? I did. I used too much steel for the doors. Okay. This is a slate wall. Well, I have to mine steel now.
We've got Scott Gordon and Felix arguing about their gangs and shit.
Oh. You guys are crossing the series line, breaking the fourth wall.
The fifth wall at this rate.
Alright, so it looks like... Where's this? This is compacted machinery here, too. Okay. But I need to find steel, which is not there. That's sandstone. What's this?
Near where you started, there's a bit of steel you could get them to haul. They'll probably start using that because it's unforbidden at the moment.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Steel...
It's just because it's not in a stockpile, it doesn't count towards what you currently have.
Well, Matt has the priority to haul, so I'm hoping he gets on that. Let's get rid of these planning lines. Where's the... structure... No. What? Where's the... Maybe it's in orders. Ah, here it is. Yeah, let's remove the planning lines here. Don't need that.
You should just be able to click and drag to remove them.
Yeah. Alright, we do need someone to do some research. So, what kind of research do we want to do? I'm thinking... I'm kind of thinking stone cutting. Seems like something that doesn't take a whole lot of time, but it seems useful, so let's do that. Now, who is going to be the researcher? It's going to be... it's going to be Hurst, I thought, but now I'm thinking... Hurst has a burning passion for that, didn't he? Character. No, he doesn't have... Alright, who had the burning passion for research? Well, it must be Kate then. Yeah, Kate does. She's not very good at it, but she's better than Hurst, so... do
Passions do let them learn quicker.
Yeah. So Kate, you're going to get in here. You are going to research as soon as you're done doing... Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Pause, pause, pause. This guy is coming in. Bobby, worker. He has a club, and he's trying to get through my steel door. All right, hang on. Mandy?
You might be able to flank because you have two doors.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Mandy. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh, Matt, what are you doing? Draft you, buddy.
I might recommend putting the person with the rifle and pistol outside, getting them to fire at him, then flanking using the melee unit. Was one of your people incapable of violent though? You might want to, do something about that.
Ta-da! Death. Undraft. Let's see. What do we got here? Bobby, worker. He is downed. Is he useful? I don't know. Let's find out. Character. Decent
You
shooting.
might want to stop the fire.
Oh, yep. I'm paused, so hopefully it'll be all right. I think actually Matt's going to do that right now.
Yeah,
beating the fire
it should
out.
be in the home zone, so...
Yep. He's going to beat the fire out right now. We have... Actually, Bobby is very good with animals. He's a 13 already. He's got a huge affinity for shooting at 9. He's an apocalypse survivor and a factory worker. He's incapable of intellectual, artistic, and cooking. But he's cold tolerant, abrasive, and a psychopath.
I like the psychopath bit because that basically means when they're shunned by other people, etc., they do not get mood debuffs.
Really?
And if a prisoner dies, they don't care. If someone in the colony dies, they don't care. If there's bodies lying around, they don't care.
The suffering of others doesn't bother them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
really useful.
So this
Being
is a good
abrasive
thing.
means that people get irritated by them being around.
Oh man, that's a hard thing to say because you're telling me that psychopath is kind of like a good thing.
It basically means that they're unlikely to break because of anyone else, but they can still get mood debuffs from the environment to an extent, like if they're not comfy enough.
Well, I think I'm gonna capture him for now, and we'll see about that. Now it looks like to me this bed hasn't been built yet, so I think what I need to do now, I'm gonna get Mandy to focus on construction. Let's get Mandy to construct. Yep, that's what she's gonna do. Kate's gonna do research, not Hurst. Oh, that's okay. I need to get him. How do I get him to stop? Do I just draft him? I'm gonna draft him. Put him over here. Now I'll undraft you, and you can do what you want. All right. So Kate should be eventually. She's relaxing socially with no one right now. Which all right. Matt's gonna put out the fire, which he just did. Oh, now he's gonna sleep where the fire was burning before. Okay. He wants to sleep with the potatoes. I understand. But I need someone to probably strip this guy. Should I strip him or just bring him to the bed to rest? I can't bring him to any bed right now. Mandy has to go and build the bed. She's going to go to sleep. I don't want her to do that. How do I stop her from sleeping and have her build? How do I tell her to do that? Can I stop her from sleeping and have her build?
Yeah, if you click on it and draft her, she'll stop sleeping, but it'll give her disturbed sleep, which is a -5 mood penalty.
Well, she didn't go. She didn't go to the bed yet. She's still walking to the bed.
Then yeah, it would just stop her task, and then if you undrafted her, you could then tell her to prioritize something else. So select her, then right-click what you want.
Nice, thank you. That's good. Perfect. Now she's going to build that, I think. Yep, that's what she's going to do. Cool. So once she's done that, let's get. Oh, everyone started to sleep. Now, how long? This guy's down. Let's take a look at his health. Bleeding rate is 180% per day. Is that what that is? %/D?
Yeah, per day. Basically, in a day's time, they'll probably bleed out. But if you like,
okay,
normally because like if you cover up quite a lot of their wounds, they probably won't die because of it. If I had to guess,
I need to wake
from
Kate up
full
then.
screen,
I need to wait her up then.
it would probably be because of the gunshot in the kidney that they're bleeding out quite a lot. If you hover over the little red blood drop, it should tell you how much it contributes.
Yeah, that's a lot. I'm not sure which one's worse, but right kidney is 2 out of 20.
That means that if an organ or anything hits 0, it counts as destroyed.
Destroyed kidney. Yeah. I don't think we can save this guy. I think he's kind of.
You would be able to tend him quite quickly, and the medicine you have could be used, but that's only if he's valuable enough. Otherwise, you may as well just shoot him and use his meat.
We should eat Bobby.
I wouldn't recommend getting Mandy to butcher him at all, though, because butchering a human corpse gives a mood debuff.
Yeah.
And will make other people think less of them because of it.
Ew, don't want that. Let's expand this dumping stockpile.
But if you got Kate to do it because she's beautiful, the relationship debuff probably wouldn't matter, which is quite useful for some things.
I think it's actually supposed to be a stockpile. How does this? I'm trying to expand the stockpile over here, but it's not letting me. It's not letting me take this zone, like de-zone this. Oh, wait, maybe it's delete zones. Oh, that's what it is, okay. Then we want to go stockpile. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Kate is doing what now? She's drafted. Hang on. I want her to capture Bobby, but I don't want her to. Yeah, here it is, right here. Okay, so I want to take this bed, make it a medical bed. Okay. Then I want to say, Kate, capture him. Cannot capture, not reachable. Unreserved, enclosed prisoner marked bed. Oh, right, it's a medical bed. I need for prisoners. That's what I need. Okay. Now, capture him. There we go. So I think that will do it. Now this is a prisoner room, conveniently located with the other bedrooms. But that's okay. So we'll capture him, bring him inside. Should be wardening him. I think we should probably have. Wait, we have 4 people now. We have 4 people. We need 4 beds. Oh, damn it.
You should be able to place like a bedroom in like the research sort of center, and it won't matter, and you can move the bed later. But having that bed's in a separate room really helps.
Yep, that sounds like a plan to me. Let's do that instead then. Then we'll have Mandy prioritize that bed when she wakes up, because otherwise Matt has no place to sleep now. The new person, Hurst, came in and just said, this is mine. I think Bobby will probably die. I'm kind of thinking he's going to die. Because everybody's sleeping instead of attending to his wounds. So he's in extreme pain. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen here.
Some people are asking you to move your face cam slightly to the right because it's covering resources up in the top corner.
Oh, okay.
Like it's sort of up in the top corner in the left. It actually shows all of like the little resources, how much food you have, all the steel.
Yep, I remember that. It's from a long time ago. There we go. All right, hopefully people like that better then. It's been going on for a while. Took people a little bit to get curious as to whether or not. Oh, here we go. Hurst is doing some wardening now. I do need to get another bedroom. This definitely tells me that I need another bedroom. So let's take us a mine. Let's mine this way. This is a 5x5, so we're gonna go in 1 and 5, and then 1 and 5. Boom, boom. Okay. So that'll get us another bedroom. I'll have sort of a bedroom block here, I guess. Now, I probably should get a stockpile for just animals. Kind of thinking it was going to be here, but it still can't be, really. Not sure where they would move this other stuff, though. I'm really not good with the stockpile thing and knowing where to put them. But do we have components yet? We have 12. We have enough steel? Looks like it. Okay. Can I make my solar panel yet? I can. Good. So, where to put it? Probably, let's put like right here. Looks like it's not covered by the sun or anything, so, or covered by the sun, covered by the shadow of anything, so I think we'll put it there. Sounds good to me. Now we're gonna need a battery room, and that's maybe over here, I guess. Let's have them mine this little bit here too. Maybe we'll just kind of mine into this. This way. Is this 5? 1. Where's the planning tool right here? If I wanted another room here, it would be 5 like this. So if that was the case, if I wanted another room there, then what I would want instead of being here, I'd want the mining to be done here. Yep. Okay, planning ahead. Battery room, I think, is going to end up being kind of over here. So as long as it's not in the marsh, which I don't know how far this marsh goes, I assume it's this whole area here. I don't know about... Does it really affect anything if the batteries are in the marsh? Does that matter?
It's only when the batteries get rained on does it really affect it.
Okay, so the marsh, it won't matter then. Okay. If it won't matter, then we'll do it this way. So how about we go... Probably kind of want the battery room to be should I do 4 wide? I think probably like maybe 5 wide. Something like this. I think that'll work just fine. And we'll mine that way. Okay. So eventually we'll have the battery room like that. Now this is weird because I don't know how the... Do I have to actually mine one of these out and make a real wall here in order to drag a cable through it? I need...
You can run cables along the floor. You don't have to put them in the walls, but...
Okay. But I meant like to get to the battery room. I have a solar panel right here.
Oh yeah, I
And
see. You'd probably have to dig the wall and then place the cable on the wall.
Yeah. Okay. You said dig the wall. Like
Yeah, it normally
you
has to
mean
be a
mine it?
constructed wall.
Okay,
Power
yeah.
cables, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I've got a stupid bug here. I'm trying to get rid of it. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing in the camera, that's what I'm trying to do. If there's a bug flying around me, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it. Got more bedrooms going in here. How's Bobby doing? Is he gonna die? No, he actually looks like he's gonna do okay. He is pretty done. Disease, infection. Bobby has gotten sick from an infection. The infection is in his left foot. Ensure you have a medical bed and a doctor. Make sure that Bobby gets proper treatment and spends as much time in bed as possible. Okay, well, I don't know about medical supplies, but for a prisoner. Okay, so if I wanted to recruit him, I'm not saying I do, but if I want to recruit him, how does that work? How do I do that? I know there's a mechanic that lets me talk to him, right? Like if I wanted Kate to go in, or maybe Hurst. Hurst has good social skills, which I don't have anyone that wanted to be Hurst yet, do I? I don't know. I haven't looked. I should probably stop for a second. Does anyone want to be Hurst? Who wants to be in the game? Leave me your chat. I'm actually gonna pay attention now. I keep asking the question and I just don't look at the chat. So
I've not seen anyone ask
if nobody
for it.
wants to be Hurst, then we'll just leave it named Hurst. Or I'll name her. How do I do? Let's see. What's the female parallel, though? The female variant of Scott. Is there any like I would say like Charlie would be like Charlene or something. So what would like Scott be? Sasha? I don't know. So this is Sasha.
That's a Russian name, isn't it?
I don't know. Like, Hurst could be Russian. We don't know. Could be.
Kate's voting you to be.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be hers. But I think I'm gonna kind of poke a little bit of fun at Scott Gordon here. Scatty? Maybe. Scotty. You know, Scotty. If I said Scotty with an IE at the end, that could be a woman. It could be. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. No one wants to be her. So.
Hurley says she knows one.
I'm gonna name her.
Works.
I'm gonna name her Scotty. Character. This is now not Hurst. This is Scotty. We need Scotty Hurst. There we go. Scotty's in the game, and she doesn't know. All right. So this is our battery room. It's getting dug out, hopefully. And I'm gonna put a battery right here. Oh, you know what? Right here is fine, just to get one. But I think that might block the mining, but she's gonna mine around it anyway. It'll matter. Let's put a battery there, and then I want to also I'm gonna mine out, I think, this wall right there, and then I'll put a fake wall there, and then run a cable to it, so I can like nice quick line that doesn't get in, no explosions along the way or anything. There's a direct line to the battery, so we always have battery power, and then we can start running the cables as well. So take the power conduit, for example, and just sort of run it down through the floor here. Not sure what else needs power. The bedrooms. We'll run it to here for now. And then maybe get like down through the doors. Down into here. And then maybe up through here, and then it doesn't go through the doors, right? But if I go like this, that should be enough to link the room up, right?
Yeah, that should work.
Oh wait, you can't see what I'm saying yet. Well, you'll see it. You'll see what I mean. It's just the line just barely goes in the room, right?
Yeah, as long as it's like at the door, it should work.
Perfect. Run those little cables as possible. And all that cable takes resources, right? It takes steel.
Yeah, it takes like 3 steel, I believe, or 1.
It's like 1 steel per yeah, 1 for 1.
Yeah, 1 steel. Cool.
Major break
Yeah,
risk.
you might want to link the freezer as well.
Major break risk? Now it's Matt. What's going on here? Whole body. Malnutrition. Do we not have any food? Whoa.
You might want to look around the map
You know
for
what?
more
I
packets,
told my
but-
grower to research. Oh no.
The plants should be growing anyway. They've already been planted. They've just got to grow.
Yeah. I need someone to cook. Who's got good cooking? Is it just... Actually, I think Scotty's got good cooking, right?
You may end up
No.
having to run around killing things for a bit.
Yeah. Kate's got okay cooking. I thought someone had really good cooking. Apparently, unless I'm missing someone. Wait a second. Am I missing someone? Hold on. There's not the dog. There's Kate, Scotty, Mandy. Wow. Nobody's all that good at cooking, actually. Yeah. Where's Matt? There he is. Matt. Oh, Matt's got affinity for cooking. So I think Matt, we will do this. We'll say, Matt, you should cook. Matt should do some cooking. Mandy, I want you to hunt. Where's the hunt? Hunt. There it is. Mandy, I want you to hunt. Okay, so that's we're gonna work as a team here, people. Mandy's gonna hunt. Matt, you are going to cook. Kate, you are gonna grow. Right? Let's do it, people. Let's get on this. Why are you cleaning, Kate? Don't be doing. Why are you cleaning? Hold on. Did I say clean?
It might be the priorities. If they've got nothing that's a higher value, or to the left that's the same number, then they'll do whatever they can.
Nope. Kate's got grow as 1. So she should
If
be...
they've already planted all of the plants, they just have to wait for them to grow. So you may just want to add more growing zones, maybe.
Do I need to... Can I harvest prematurely?
You can, but that's only when they end up having actual resources in them.
Alright. So I think what I'm going to do instead... I think I need to give the gun to Scotty. Scotty's got a better shot, I think. No, not really. Yeah.
You can take multiple people hunting, but then you have to tell them to hunt things instead of them doing it automatically.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to let them do it.
You might also want to unforbid the club outside of your little room so that you can get that in as well before it decays.
Okay. Mandy, I need you to hunt, so whatever you're doing, girl, cut it out. Mandy is gonna go and haul that. No, she's not. She's gonna go and Timberwolf? That's just a regular Timberwolf, right? I can hunt that wolf. I don't know if I want to hunt a wolf though. That sounds dangerous.
If they're asleep, it normally has a higher chance of actually working out well. But if you get multiple people with guns anyway, then you're gonna kill it more than likely.
What about the Muffalo? I bet a Muffalo is probably harder to kill. It's pretty big.
They tend to have higher HP, but I guess you could kill them if you get a couple of shots in.
Wow, does everyone have malnutrition here? What's going on here? How do I get needs? We have urgently hungry. Everybody's really hungry. Wow, totally messed up on the food thing there. Okay, well, we gotta get them fed. I'm gonna need some food, so somebody go and hunt this. Starting to get that dry throat again. You know what? I think I need a break. Just a little one. 10:53 is a good spot to take a break. I think that we're gonna do that right now. Let's take a 5-10 minute break. I'm gonna stop the stream, and then we'll start it back up in about 10 minutes. And we'll go until like midnight, maybe. So it's been fun. You guys can hang out here if you want. Stream's gonna end, and it'll start back up. Okay. So I'm gonna save it right now, and that's the way it will be. Please excuse the splash screen. It's from last week, because I have no way of, I had no way of editing the asset. So it is what it is. Take it easy, guys. I'll be right back. Bye.
That wasn't too bad.